Hey, welcome back to Evil's Comics. I'm Evil Mike, and I have another review for you. From Marvel Comics, this is Dark Ages issue number 3. It is written by Tom Taylor, art by Iban Coello, colors by Brian Reber, and the letters VC Joe Sabino. I'll show you off some of the art at the end of this review. But for those of you that don't know, this is, in my opinion, one of Marvel's better stories going right now. It is a massive EMP that went off on Earth and killed all of Earth's electricity going forward, and it's just the Marvel Universe living in a world without electricity at this point. You know, in the last issue, Tony Stark was kidnapped by Mystique that was posing as Captain America, and that's kind of where we left off at. In this issue specifically, they show most of Earth's heroes kind of like at a picnic with like just enjoying the moment, and then they jump forward to like one of the teams, the current hero teams, kind of looking for Tony Stark. He had went out the night before, didn't come back, so now Blade and like the team of Wolverines kind of looking for him, hunting him down. They do find out that it's Mystique that was, they get her scent, and they start, at that point they start tracking him down, looking for the next point where they took him. Then it goes back over to the hero side, where it's like the heroes, like because King T'Challa has one of the, like, I guess good areas of the world or something like that, and they're kind of conversing with everybody there. Doctor Doom putting his his 2 cents in, and like Sue Storm is there, Mary Jane, but they're just talking about like, hey, if this happened, if they kidnap Tony, we need to go after him and fight him back, and this and that, and it's kind of this back and forth, and Doom basically saying, hey, they've already come and taken Tony, we have the means to go find out if it's true, kind of thing. And so they send Quicksilver over to Apocalypse's side to check and see if like he even did kidnap Tony. Quicksilver does find out that yep, he did, and he's helping make some kind of weapon, and that also he found out that Quicksilver has Magneto. Like, Quicksilver instantly tries to save Magneto, but while he does so, he ends up getting knocked out because he's surrounded by this huge electrical magnet field that Magneto is currently, like, creating himself. But after he gets knocked out, Purple Man and Apocalypse basically, take him over and send him back on the good side. Once they do, Quicksilver like instantly makes it to the good side, talks for like a second, and then it's all he just starts killing everybody that he can. He instantly takes out like one of T'Challa's women, and I'm not sure if they go into details on which one, but it is one of his bodyguards. Then after that, he quickly goes after the Human Torch. He impales the Human Torch through his midsection. Then after that, Jean steps in and kind of like puts his mind to sleep, instantly knocking Quicksilver out. After that, a Human Torch is slowly dying, but not only that, like he explains that his fire cannot be, withheld anymore, and like the fire is just burning out of him. Eventually, like Sue Storm has to create like this barrier around all the heroes that are there, plus herself, because Johnny eventually just burns to a crisp. But it's like he burns like the sun going out, kind of thing. Sue is kind of pissed, but in this Revelations, after they wake up Quicksilver, and during this whole thing, they shielded everything but Quicksilver's legs, so when he came out of it, he's pretty injured up. He can't run at the moment. But he does reveal that yes, Magneto was there. Tony was helping create something, and he was also with Reed Richards and Franklin Richards. And so at this moment, even though she lost her brother, she also found out that her husband and her brother were still alive. But at the same time, they're helping, create this weapon for Apocalypse, the bad side. The very end of the issue, it just shows Apocalypse, and he kind of, explaining that he knows the heroes are going to come for both of the heroes that they have captured, and that he's not really worried about it, and it explains to somebody that are you ready, and blah blah blah, you'll be able to do it. And he says like that he's talking to three individuals, and then they kind of span up and they show that it's Miles, Carnage, and Venom all mixed together as one symbiote kind of person, and he's working for Apocalypse, and he's basically going to be like the major defense when the heroes come for him. But that's where this comic leaves off. Another great issue, in my opinion. The art is stellar. I'll show you some of the art, and I'll let y'all go on y'all's way. Please like, comment, subscribe, you know, all that good stuff that we're supposed to say. Comments do mean a lot, so please, you know, I enjoy a lot of the comments, but I'll just start it off here. This is at they're having this nice little barbecue. There's the Blade and the Wolverines kind of searching for Tony. This is the meeting with Doom and the other kind of good guy heads. Doom kind of getting pissed off. Them sending Quicksilver, and Quicksilver trying to save Magneto, but failing to, realizing that, you know, the the electricity running there. Them sending the evil Quicksilver back, and him just kind of annihilating everybody. This is the scene where he does stab, you know, Johnny Storm. This is the scene when Johnny Storm burns to a little crisp. And I'll kind of flip through this, and that is the very end scene with right here with Carnage, Miles, and Venom all merged into one. Alright guys, y'all have a great day. I got more reviews coming.